Hi Capricorn, this is Melanie. I'm in Soul Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of June 2019. I do apologize for the lateness of my video going up. I've had some really big changes take place in my life recently, and it's been really hard for me to get my videos out. That being said, I am sorry for the lateness, and this reading will be for the remainder of June. So I just would like to say thank you so much for watching my channel, and I'm so incredibly grateful for all of the support and I guess just the outpouring of support that I've received from everyone. And I'm so thankful to be able to provide readings here on YouTube. If you would like a private reading, that link will be, the information on how to get that will be in the description box below. And normally what I do to connect with the signs is I do a short meditation on each sign prior to the reading. But due to time constraints, I haven't been able to do that this month. What I did do was pre-shuffle, as always, and just a couple of things that came to me while I was pre-shuffling were one, that you could possibly be worried about money, and just wanted to let you know that there's no need, because you have everything that you need as far as money goes. So let's dive in with the tarot. Today I'm using the Fountain Tarot. It's a new tarot deck to me. I love it. The imagery is like amazing. But let's go ahead and dive in and see what the tarot have to say. So the center of the reading, you have the Eight of Swords. In your thoughts is the Star card. The you now position is the Five of Swords. Just gonna bring this back just a little bit so you can see everything. In the past position is the Death card. The current challenge is the Magician, and the advice is the Two of Cups. The challenge for the future is the Nine of Coins. The advice for the future is the Four of Coins. And the outcome is the Two of Wands. Okay, so just give me just a minute to look this over. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you have something in your mind that you want to start, or something new that you want to do, a dream that you want to come to fruition, but right now you're feeling trapped by your own thoughts. So the Eight of Swords is a card of imprisonment, but the imprisonment comes from our own it's our own doing. So the swords represent your thoughts and your mind. So I feel like you're having trouble shutting your mind down with all these negative thoughts that are keeping you stuck, keeping you from moving forward to what it is that you really, really want to start. Keeping you trapped and unable to move forward into a dream that you have, a wish that you would like to have fulfilled, something that you would like to see come to fruition. But this is something that's destined for you. So I would say that, you need to, since it's on your mind, but these thoughts are keeping you trapped, you need to try to really work on that, because this is the central issue of your reading. And, thoughts become things. Thoughts become words, words become things. So you need to really be mindful of what kind of thoughts you're having. And having thoughts like this: oh my God, how am I going to do this? This is never going to happen. I'm stuck here in this same position. I can't move forward. Having thoughts like this is not helpful. You need to change your thought process around about this wish that you want, this new beginning that you want to come in, something that you have dreamed about. You need to change your thinking, and maybe try and be more grateful about what you have in your life right now. Also, you have in the you now position, you have the Five of Swords. And so the Five of Swords, fives are always conflict cards, right? And this is, again, swords. So this is your thinking, your mind. You're conflicted. You're feeling conflicted about probably between these two things, right? One aspect of you, I'm sorry about the lighting. One aspect of you has all these negative thoughts, and the other aspect has this huge, wonderful dream that you want to come true. And you're like fighting with yourself about about what you really want, but you also have these negative thoughts that, you feel like you're trapped and everything. And so in the you now position, it has you feeling really conflicted and kind of like, I don't know if you can see, this guy's like on these, I don't know what they're called, stilts, not stilts, maybe. And he's like balancing, right? He's like balancing on his thoughts. And he's like got all the swords, right? And these two people, so he's like won all the swords, and these two people are like walking away from him. And the question comes in as to like, what is he going to do with all this now that he has it? He's just like balancing there. He's balancing. He's like holding on to these swords and walking on these swords. It's like walking on thin ice, but with swords, and maybe hurting people in the process. So my suggestion to you would be, drop these swords and come down off of these swords. These are the same swords as these swords, because if you let go of this stuff, then that's going to free up what you really want to come in. In the past, you have the Death card. I'm so sorry about this lighting. It's terrible. Can't really see it at all. There, maybe. Yeah, so in the past is the Death card, and this is also a major arcana. So you have been through a huge and sweeping change in the past. And I feel like that has brought about this wish that you really, really have, that you really, really want to come in. This could represent an actual death, or it could just be the death of something, maybe something that was taking place in your life that wasn't good for you, or the death of a relationship, possibly. Some kind of big, huge transformation. But with this transformation, when something dies, something else always, comes in, because that's how energy is. Energy never actually dies. It just transforms into a new form. So with every death, there's always a new beginning. So I feel like this is what you're thinking about is a new beginning, and it's come about from this transformation that you've undergone in the past. What you're struggling with right now is realizing and recognizing that you yourself, you have all of the elements. You have pentacles, cups, swords, and wands at your disposal, and you always have. This is the infinity sign, right? You have always had everything that you needed to move forward and move into this dream that you want. But right now you're struggling with that. You're struggling with knowing that you are the magician, that you can do anything that you wish. You can make your dreams come true. You can manifest what it is that you want into your life. So the advice is the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is like a partnership card. It could be a relationship card. It could be sometimes it can represent a soulmate card. So the advice is to allow your partner, I feel like, to help you and accept the love that's on offer for you. Let your cups be filled by another, and that will help you in this whole process. And also to love yourself, right? To love yourself and stop having these negative thoughts about your life and yourself, and having a defeatist, kind of attitude towards whatever this is that you wanting really badly. So the challenge for the future is the Nine of Coins. Again, these cards are very, very similar, right? So the magician has everything that he needs to make his dreams come true, to make something happen. It could be that you're at the very beginning stages of that process, because the magician is the number one. But this is the Nine of Coins, and the Nine of Coins card, this lady here, she has all the abundance that she needs. She's got everything that she needs just within herself. She doesn't rely on anybody else. She doesn't need anybody else. She's got abundance within herself, and she's comfortable. She can be comfortable by herself. She doesn't need to be taken care of. She can take care of herself. But for the immediate future, this is your challenge. And the advice is the Four of Coins. And I feel like the advice here is to kind of try and make a foundation for yourself. Fours represent foundation and stability. So I feel like the message here is to look at what you have look at what you have and maybe, okay, so fours represent stability and a foundation, but the Four of Coins is like holding on to the very little that you have accumulated here. You see there's 4 coins and they're like in this tent, right? And they're like covered from the outside elements. And so you're being very protective of what you have. You're sheltering it. But if you would kind of open that up, open the door to the universe, and not have this negative thought process, and kind of like be grateful for what it is that you have, rather than kind of like hoarding it and holding on so tightly, that if you would do that, then what you would have would grow into more abundance. This kind of goes along with what I saw when I was shuffling earlier, that you're, what I said was you were like really worried about money, but there's no need because you have everything that you need in order to be comfortable, in order to make your dreams come true. And this message just seems to be repeating. The outcome is the Two of Wands, and I'm going to have to get a clarification for this card, but you're standing at a crossroads. You can either continue down the road that you've been, right, with these thoughts, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, or you can choose to go down this new road, this new beautiful new start. You have to lift yourself up out of this muck that you've been in. So let me get a clarification here on this. Please, Tarot, give us one clarification for the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? And I mean, it seems like this reading has been mostly about money, and that's what I saw earlier, but the Two of Cups is here, so that leads me to believe that it's possibly talking about love, like a new beginning in love, your wish fulfillment in love. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card, so the message here is to let that come in, accept the love. So why is the Two of Wands here? Because of the Hangman. So what you need to do is have, I'm just gonna, oh, finally we can see. I'm so sorry about this. So the Hangman is a major arcana card, and the Hangman is hung here through his own doing. He has chosen to hang here in order to have a different perspective, and that's what you need to do. You need to have a different perspective on some things that are going on in your life that are making you feel trapped. And examine, is this real? Are the thoughts that I'm having, are they really and truly what's happening? Or are they just thoughts? Our thoughts, we tell ourselves a story like constantly. There's a constant running story of thoughts coming in and going out, coming in and going out. And it's like whether you choose to listen to them or not. Meditation can really help this if you can quiet your mind for just a few minutes a day and just recognize that the running thoughts that are coming in, they're just a story. They don't mean anything. You don't have to necessarily believe every thought that comes into your mind. And so the Two of Wands has been clarified by the Hangman, and the choices that you make need to come from you trying to look at the situation as a whole from a different perspective. Okay. Now I have a new Oracle deck. This is it. It is called Buddha Wisdom, and I would like to draw an Oracle card for you. So please, Oracle, what does Capricorn need to know for the rest of the month of June? What does Capricorn need to know for the month of June? What's left of it? Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. I don't know if you can see it, but the message here is focus on beauty and manifest harmony. So obviously your focus has not been on beauty. This is a very, very dark place for somebody to be in. This is a focus on beauty. I'm so sorry about this lighting. Oh my gosh, there we go. This is a focus on beauty. This is a focus on beauty. This is a change of perspective that needs to happen so that you can focus on the beauty in your life. I want to clarify this Two of Cups as well. Please, Tarot, why is the Two of Cups here? And so you definitely have a decision or a choice to make because you have two twos in this reading. Why is the Two of Cups here? Nothing wants to come out. Please, Tarot, why is the Two of Cups here? The Six of Swords. Okay, so what you need to do is move on. Move on. Turn your back on those defeating thoughts, on the feeling of being trapped, okay? And focus on beauty to manifest harmony. And move on to a more peaceful, move out of your emotions with whatever love situation this is or partnership that you have with this Two of Cups card, and turn your back on the rockiness that you've been experiencing, these thoughts, and move on to a more peaceful period in your life. Okay? And definitely focus on the beauty and to manifest harmony. That's how, you know, the law of attraction works. What you focus on is what you get more of. So you don't want to be focusing on this. You don't want more of this. You want to be focusing on this. Beauty. Okay? Focusing on what you wish to happen. Your star. Because this is destined for you. All right, so that's been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, Capricorn. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Again, I apologize for the lateness of this video. I think that's all I have. So I hope you have a really wonderful rest of the month of June, and I'll see you in July. Bye-bye.